So I learned this little trick with using split pins and castellated nuts to lock them in place, and probably most of you know it already, but just in case you didn't, here it is, because it's worth its weight in gold. And one of the problems that I encountered when I first started using split pins, which was only quite recently, was that the sharp edges can cut the skin on your hands very, very easily. So here's the normal orientation when you insert the split pin into the bolt, and you can see that the head of the pin locks quite nicely here into one of the slots on the castellated nut. But what that does is the pins, as they come through the other side, are orientated vertically, so when you bend them, one will go down and one will go up. And what we're going to do is give them a twist so that they're orientated horizontally. A vise and a pair of vice grips, and just twisting the legs on the pin 90 degrees. So now when I reinsert the pin back into the bolt, you can see that the head of the pin still slots quite neatly into that slot, but the pins are now orientated horizontally. So next I've used a pair of long nose pliers, and I've put a 90-degree bend into the ends of the pin, right at the ends. Last of all, just use your long nose pliers and wrap the ends of the pins around and back into the adjacent slot. And that's it. Now the thing with it is, there's no way now that you can cut your hand on the pins sticking out of that bolt. Brilliant little idea, love it. So I've redone the first few that I installed on my Bearhawk, and I'm doing them this way from now on. There you go.